What is up, guys? It's around 9 p.m. and I have come home to sleep. I'm just showing you the outside because this is a new place that I've moved into. It's a 3-bedroom terrace house. I'm just showing you that outside there's a garden, and as we come inside, I just want you to see how big the place is. It's quite a big accommodation, quite spacious. It's good enough for a small family of 3 like mine. I currently don't have a television set this side because I'm still living in the old accommodation. I just moved some of my stuff and I'm yet to move fully into this place. I just come over here to sleep. As you can see, the side, I still don't have curtains. What I wanted to tell you guys is that when I moved into this accommodation, I paid rent and I paid deposit as well. And I also paid rent for the accommodation where I've been living before. And in total, I only paid £1,820. If I was to do a similar thing in a place like London, I was going to pay £8,100. Which brings me to today's topic of relocating abroad. For me to be able to pay £1,800 for rent for 2 places and deposit as well is just a bargain. And it's a bargain because I did one thing which landed me in Northern Ireland, which is a place which is very cheap, or which is one of the cheapest places in UK. So when you're also moving abroad, it's important that you employ the same measures which are employed, so that when you come here, you are not going to be spending a lot of money on rent. You are not going to be living from hand to mouth. You are going to be able to save some money. You're also going to be able to take care of your family back home, because we also have to take care of our parents back home when you come to this place. So the purpose of this video is to share with you one important thing that you need to do before you move abroad, so that you don't regret the decision that you make, because you don't want to make a decision whereby your finances are not going to be able to meet your demands. So let's get into it.
Alright, they asking for the queen. I'm a bad bitch, she's a savage. Look back while I twerk. No comparison. I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, yeah. Acting stupid, what was happening? Bitch, what was happening?
When you are preparing to go overseas, you spend most of the time reading for your IELTS and CPT, and when you finally pass, it's so exciting. At the same time, it brings about confusion. Where am I going to work? Am I going to Belfast or Dublin? Or am I going to Sydney? Am I going to maybe London? It's very difficult to reach a decision, but you can have a checklist before you go. For example, you want to check the cost of living. Are you able to save money? Are you able to take care of your parents and live a comfortable life there? Then you think to yourself, but I've never been to any of these places. How will I know if the place is affordable? And then you think, there is Numbeo. Numbeo is a crowdsourced global database of reported consumer prices, perceived crime rates, quality of healthcare, rent, amongst other statistics. And I'm going to show you how you can use Numbeo to your advantage. But before I show you, there's another checklist which I would like you to check. Then we can get into Numbeo. May you kindly check if you have subscribed to my channel. Like, share, turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos, because I have great content lined up for you guys. And comment down below. And for now, let's get into Numbeo. Okay, so you search for Numbeo in Google. Just type Numbeo comparison and it will come out, or numbeo.com, and it will come out. As you can see at the top there, it already tells you that cost of living comparison. It asks, where do you live? I currently live in Belfast, United Kingdom, and I would like to go and stay maybe in Sydney, Australia. So we are going to be comparing these two cities to see whether it's worth it for me to move to Sydney, Australia. Then it will tell you there, look at the top, you will need around £4,359 in Sydney to maintain the same standard of life that you can have with £2,800 in Belfast. This already tells me that Sydney is more expensive than Belfast, because I would need something like £1,550 more per given month to maintain the same lifestyle that I would maintain here in Belfast. And they say this calculation uses our cost of living plus rent index to compare cost of living. This assumes net earnings after income tax. You can change the amount in the calculation. And then as you move forward there at the bottom, it will tell you the indices differences. For example, consumer prices including rent in Sydney are 55.69% higher than in Belfast. Rent prices in Sydney are 129.21% higher than in Belfast. Restaurants are 1% higher than in Belfast, and groceries are 39.7% higher than in Belfast. This is a very good, credible app to use because it will give you a clearer picture of what you're getting yourself into. It's the very app that I use to compare whether I should go to Northern Ireland, England, Scotland or Wales. And what I love about this app is that it will compare nitty-gritties like groceries. You can compare how much rice is in Belfast compared to how much rice is in Australia, how much are oranges, how much is a head of lettuce, how much is water, how much is transport. This is a very important because it will help you to budget before you even go and live in that place. If you are using public transport, you already know that if you come to Belfast, you'll be spending £59 per month on a bus card. And the beauty of it is that if you're using that bus card, you can use it even 15-20 times per day, and you still pay £59.50 for the whole month. Whereas in Australia, for the same bus card, you'll pay £117. It goes to the point of comparing how much fuel is per litre, how much you're going to pay on basic utilities if you're using electricity, how much you're going to pay if you're using data, if you're going to be going to the gym, how much are you going to be spending on a monthly basis. So this is very good, guys, because you will know whether an area is an area that you can go to and live in, or it's a no-go area. I'm sure some of you remember this interview where I was once interviewed on YouTube, and I was asked why I chose to stay in Northern Ireland, and this is what I had to say.
Why did you choose, out of the many places in UK, to be in Northern Ireland? Why?
Okay, so the thing is, before I came to Northern Ireland, MMA said to me, choose where you want to go. So I had 4 places to choose from: Wales, Scotland, England and Northern Ireland. So I had to compare everything. If I'm saying everything, I'm comparing from the loaf of bread to transport costs, to housing costs, to fuel, to everything. When I checked all the areas, England, Scotland, Northern Ireland was just the cheapest in everything. There's only just one thing which was expensive in Northern Ireland. Guess what it was? It was tomatoes.
Really?
Per kg. That was the only thing which was expensive.
Tomatoes per kg.
Yes, tomatoes per
I
kg.
see.
That was the only thing which was expensive.
When you did your research.
When I did my research, and it was only expensive about 50p or something like that. So maybe you're saying maybe in all other places they are like £1 per kg, and they said it's £1.50, which is nothing compared to the rest of
That's
the costs.
true.
You see? So that's why I actually chose to come and stay in Northern Ireland.
Okay.
Yeah, another thing. The link to the video is in the description box, but you can see, guys, that after making a thorough comparison of the 4 places in UK, just tomatoes were the only expensive thing in Belfast. That's why I chose to come and live in Belfast. And you can see from what I was telling you earlier on that I only paid rent of £1,820 for 2 places, including deposit as well, whereas in London I could have paid £8,100. Once you are empowered with this knowledge, you feel like you are Superman. You are now able to choose where you want to go. You are now ready to pack your bags and go to a place of choice, because you now have a rough idea on the cost of living in that area. You have peace of mind that you're going to be able to save money. You're going to be able to support your family. You're going to be able to live a comfortable life without the struggle of living hand to mouth. I had already done a video on cost of living Australia, Ireland and UK, but I decided no, let me challenge you guys to go into numbeo.com and select a place where you want to go to and compare it with another place where you are still debating whether to go to the place or not, and see what you're going to come up with in that comparison. Like I've already said, the link is going to be in the description box. If you found this video to be helpful, may you kindly like, subscribe and share. I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.